Good morning everyone, I hope you're all okay and well. Welcome back to my channel and to another what I'm eating vlog. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Leanne. I am a mum of two boys, they are 5 and 7, and I'm on the Slimming World plan. I have been a member for 25 weeks and I have so far lost 3 stone 4.5 pounds. So I thought I would share what I'm up to and what I'm eating this weekend because it's going to be a challenging one. It's a bank holiday here in the UK, and so we have a 3-day weekend basically, and this poses a few challenges because we have some social events to tackle in terms of like eating and drinking and things like that. So today is Friday, it's 10 to 11, I have just had breakfast. So it's now 10:30 and I'm going to make some breakfast. I haven't had anything to eat yet. I was kind of holding off as late as possible just so that I could, you know, limit how hungry I get later on. So I'm going to make an omelette. I'm going to use 3 of these medium eggs and I'm going to mix those up in the jug with a dash of this caramel pecan skinny syrup. It's sin-free, so that keeps the omelette sin-free. And then I'm going to top it with some salted caramel sugar dusting. So this is 1 sin per teaspoon, but I'll use half a teaspoon, so that will be half a sin. And then I'm gonna top it with some banana as well, so I'll show you when that's all done. So here is my brunch. I have my 3-egg omelette, and inside I sprinkled half a teaspoon of the sugar dusting, so that's half a sin, and then a teaspoon of the Sweet Freedom popcorn syrup, which I really love, and a teaspoon of that is half a sin, so that's 1 sin in sweet toppings, and then a banana, which is free. So this is a 1 sin sweet omelette. This morning I went to Tesco's at 8 o'clock to get our click and collect and then filmed that, put that all away. The kids, bless them, have been really good this morning. They have been fighting a lot this week. I think they've just spent too much time together now, to be honest. We're now heading into the last week of the school holidays, so they've been together for like 5.5 weeks. And so, yeah, I think they've just had a bit too much time together. But today we are heading to the seafront to meet some friends. So we've got to be there at 12, so I've got just over an hour. I need to get cracking, to be honest. No, the kids aren't dressed. I need to sort myself out and I need to pack up a little bit of food to take for the kids, but I won't need any because I've just had a really big brunch. So yeah, tonight we've got a street party. It's at my mum's house and it's where we used to live. We used to be neighbours and we do this kind of annual summer party outside basically, and all the neighbours come and it's just a really good evening. She is making hot dogs and chips for my husband and the boys for dinner, so I need to work around that. And also there's the alcohol situation, so I have decided I'm not going to drink alcohol tonight because we're having a party tomorrow night at home and I would rather drink alcohol tomorrow. So my husband can drink tonight and then we kind of have it so we have one parent who's not drinking very much at all, so that we have someone who can, you know, react if needed with the kids. And then obviously tomorrow my husband will be that person. So I will show you as the day goes on. Hopefully the weather is really sunny. It's not really rained here yet. We've not really had any rain. We had a bit of a shower yesterday, and as I understand it, around the whole of our county was really badly raining, and then our little pocket, we were surrounded by clouds, but we didn't get any rain. So yeah, the weather is still quite hot here, and so I just need to go and sort myself out, and yeah, I'll take you along with me as the day goes on. So dinner tonight could be difficult for me because my husband and the boys are having hot dogs and chips at my mum's house. So I have put together this salad. It's quite big. It's in one of my glass bowls, the ones I picked up from B&M. In here I've got 2 peppers chopped up, some red onion, a chunk of cucumber and some cherry tomatoes, and then I've just covered them lightly in some balsamic vinegar. This is sin-free. Everything in here is speed. So I have now got a speed side to grab to think about tonight. I'm not really sure what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, but at least I've got this prepped, and I can take a carby side to my mum's, you know, like the couscous pack or microwave rice or something. So that's going to really help. And yeah, so I'm going to pop that in the fridge. Right, so I've got a selection in my picnic bag, but I'm actually going to just not take anything for me because I've had that really big omelette. So I'm literally just going to take a Coke Zero Sugar. These are sin-free. It's cold out of the fridge. I've got an ice pack in here, so hopefully when we're on the beach later, I can have my Coke Zero and that will tide me over until we get home. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and get to the seaside. So we are home from the seafront now. We got home at just after 5 o'clock. It's now 10 to 6 and I just quickly freshened myself up, sorted my face out and my hair. It was just a complete mess. We had such a good afternoon at the seaside. We were there for like 5 hours. But yeah, we're all a bit tired, to be honest. Not sure that we're really feeling the energy needed for a party tonight. But I think we're just going to keep it a bit low-key, and like I say, I don't think my husband or I are drinking. My husband might have 1 or 2, but yeah, I'm definitely not drinking alcohol. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm taking with me. I'm actually quite hungry now. So when I got home, I had one of the kids' Maryland cookies. These are 2.5 cents each, so I had one of those, and I ended up having 2 of these fruit and nut hi-fi bars. You can buy these from your Slimming World group or from Iceland stores, I believe, or the Food Warehouse stores as well. 2 of these bars is a Healthy Extra B choice, or they're 3 cents each, and I had 2 for my Healthy Extra B. So that's my Healthy Extra B gone, and I'm currently on 3.5 cents for the whole day. So to take with me tonight, I've got this big bowl of salad that I prepped this morning. I'm going to take that with me in a cool bag, and then I've got this packet of barbecue chicken slices, ready to eat ones from the Co-op. These are 1.5 cents for the whole pack. And I'm going to take some chili noodles. You literally just leave these in boiling water for 5 minutes and they're cooked. And then I'm just going to make like a tea up. I do want to have a fairly good sized tea so that I'm not tempted to pick. And then I'm going to take my Clean Co Clean G, which is a gin alternative. I've talked about this before. It's half a sin for 50 mils. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take my own gin glass because my mum does not have gin glasses. And then I'll take my 50 ml measurer to measure this out. And like I said, it's half a sin for each 50 ml that I have. And some tonic water, some Slimline tonic water, which is sin-free. So yeah, that is going to be my evening food. I've also decided to take one of these sachets, these Nescafe Gold chocolate and caramelized hazelnut latte. They come in a sachet, and I just thought in case I get cold and fancy a hot drink later, I might take one of these. They're 4 cents each. So yeah, I'm going to pop this in my bag in case I need it later. Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday. I hope I filmed something from last night, but I'm not actually sure if I did. But I'm really happy. Yesterday was a success. I stuck to my plan. I had my dinner at my mum's as I planned to, and I had 2 non-alcoholic G&Ts, so they were half a cent each, so 1 cent, and a Coke Zero. I knew there was a third drink in there somewhere. I must say, I felt so good when I got home for not drinking, and B, just sticking to my plan. I felt in control and just happy that I just did that because it didn't ruin my day or my evening at all. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Today, on the other hand, is going to be a bit different. So tonight we have got a bit of a party at home, and we're just going to have a really good one. We're going to have fun, and I am not food optimizing tonight. However, I am going to food optimize throughout the day. I feel like, you know, there's no reason why I can't stick to my plan throughout the day. There's no need for me to deviate. And then tonight I'm just going to enjoy it, and then tomorrow back on it. So it's now 9:40 in the morning. I haven't eaten yet. My children have just gone off to athletics with my husband. They do an hour of athletics and then an hour of trampolining. So they're gone till 12. I need to meet my friend at the seafront at 10:30. We're going to have coffee, and so yeah, I'm just going to grab some breakfast quickly, and then I need to head off to the seafront. So I've got some raspberries here, which I separated yesterday when I got the shopping, because they are like the squishy ones. So they're the ones that are going to cause the raspberries to go bad. So I put those in a bowl, and there was actually a bit of a bad one there. Take that out. So yeah, I've put those in a bowl. I'm going to have some blueberries, and then I'm going to have some Lindal's Kvarg white chocolate. And I'm now debating whether to put cereal with it. To be honest, I'm not that hungry, so I think I might save my healthy extra B. And yeah, I'll see. Anyway, I'll put this together and I'll show you what I'm having when I've done. And so here is breakfast. So I've got the raspberries and blueberries that are speed foods, and then the Lindal's Kvarg, which is half a sin, and that is going to be my breakfast today. So I'm home from meeting my friend now, and I'm really hungry. It's like 1 o'clock, and so I've got a little bit of salad left from yesterday, which I'm going to use up. I'm going to make some more of these M&S chili noodles. They are sin-free and really good. And then I'm going to do some corn pieces, which I'm going to fry off in some fry light and season with some of this Cajun seasoning, which this is half a sin per teaspoon, so I'll use a teaspoon of that. And yeah, I'll show you when it's all done. So what I do with my corn pieces is I literally just like fry them off in fry light until they're like nice and almost like crispy, just sort of a bit golden brown colour. And then I just toast the seasoning for a little bit. So I literally just sprinkle it in and then toast it off a bit and let that sort of fuse together. And then I splash in some soy sauce, which is free, and at that point it just needs a few more seconds, and then it's good to add to your salad. So here is lunch all done. I have topped the salad with some sweet picante peppers. This is the last of the jar, and these are free, probably speed, and they are so delicious. And I also added some crinkle cut pickles with hot red chilli. I get these from Tesco's. These are free, probably also speed, and they taste delicious too. They basically got a hot red chilli in the bottom of the jar, so the flavour infuses from that, I believe. So yeah. So it's now 2:45. I just don't know where today's gone. It's gone flying by. So I had a lovely morning at the seafront with my friend. You will have seen probably I had 2 coffees. We had one takeaway that we sat on the beach and had that. And then we stopped at the coffee shop next to where we were and got another one. So I was quite caffeined up. Got home at about 1:15 and I was super hungry. So I had some lunch, which you will have seen. The kids have been out this morning. They are really tired. We're all really tired today. We had quite a late night last night, and then they've done 1 hour of athletics this morning and then an hour followed by an hour of trampolining. So they're quite tired out. And yeah, I feel a bit done, to be honest. So I'm just going to use a bit of time now to sort myself out. I do need to clean the toilet, glamorous, and I want to have a bath and just have a little pamper. I have had a message from my friend this morning to ask if I'll look after her cats for a couple of days next week. So I need to pop round her house as well. She only lives around the corner, literally like a 1-minute walk. So I need to just go round there this afternoon and just so she can show me where everything is. And yeah, so our friends are coming around at 6 o'clock and the plan is that we're going to get a takeaway. I assume we'll get like a Chinese or something, but I want to give the boys like a proper dinner at normal time, and I'll make my husband something as well because I don't know what time we'll have our takeaway, but I had quite a big lunch, so I think that will see me through. I'm really pleased with, let me swap hands. I'm really pleased with how it's been going actually, because I could have quite easily just gone, oh, do you know what, I'll eat whatever I want today because I'm going to do that tonight, and I haven't. And I think that's like a change in mindset that's starting to appear now, so I'm really pleased with that. I am going to knock counting sins on the head now. I still don't plan on going mad, but yeah, it's nearly 3 o'clock and I don't really know what else I'm going to eat, to be honest, until I start having some wine. So yeah, I went in the garage and I haven't actually got any wine. I've just got Prosecco, so I think I'll be drinking Prosecco tonight, which is fine by me. So yeah, keep swapping arms. Sorry if the camera's shaky. This is the one dilemma I've got, is I don't actually know what to wear. Part of the process of losing weight is to get used to like dressing differently, isn't it? So I do have quite a few clothes that are too small for me and I'm gradually fitting into. So I do have some options. I just don't know what to wear. So I think I'll do a bit of a try on for you and see what we come up with. I find that looking at myself on camera actually really helps me to work out if I do like something. I always seem to look different than what I do in the mirror. And most of the time I look better in the mirror. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm just trying on some outfits for tonight. So this is what I've come up with so far. So I've got this vest top on. I'm bending down, by the way. I've got this vest top on. It's like a pink sort of cotton material with this like embellished sort of crystals. I really, really like this top. And I've got it on with this sort of plum coloured jersey leggings, I think, or jean leggings from Next. I got these ones recently in the sale and they do cling around this sort of area, and that's kind of putting me off pairing these because you can really see yeah, you can really see my problem area, probably more so in this outfit. I also have these jeans in black, which I actually much prefer, but they're still the same issue and it's quite see-through. I don't know. So I've also got this like silver metallic crinkly sort of material top, which I really like. It has like split sleeves and then like a sheer back. I've never worn this, still got the label in it. I got it in the sale a while back with the hope of slimming into it. It's just always my problem area here. But I do actually quite like this one. Let's try another one. So next I've got like this vest top. It's got like little ruffles on and sequins, and I actually quite like this one. I'd obviously have to wear black underwear. Actually, now I've seen it on camera, I don't like it so much. See, this is what happens. It looks all right in the mirror, and then I go on camera and I'm like, no, it doesn't look nice. I'm not feeling any of it at the moment. So I thought I would try a dress. Now this one I got a few years back, or quite a long time ago actually, for a holiday. Haven't worn it for ages, but it is now too big. So like this material here is too big, so I would have to like stitch it here, and then I've got like a little tie belt attached to it. I do like the look of this, but I don't know if it's a little bit kind of like aging, and it's too big. It feels sort of, it doesn't look that big, does it? But I think it's the material here and the material at the back. Yeah, I don't think this is the one either. Right, so I have completed my try on. I think I have decided on what I'm going to wear. I think the problem is that I am giving myself a bit of a hard time. So I went into this journey knowing it was going to be a big one, that I needed to lose. Well, I started off thinking I needed to lose 9 stone. I'm still not averse to that, but I think I need to be somewhere between 7 and 9 stone lost. So I've lost nearly 3.5 stone, and so I'm probably not halfway through my journey yet. So I think that my expectations of what I should look like are a bit off. I feel like I thought I was going to feel better after 3.5 stone, or nearly 3.5 stone, than I do. I feel like all I see when I look at myself is the bits that I criticise, rather than, look, I've lost 3.5 stone, you know, it's amazing. That is what I'm going to work on. Body positivity. I see loads of it online. I see loads of people that are really positive and appearing to just really love the way they are for themselves, you know, and that is something I'm not good at. If you have watched my videos in the past, you may already know that I can be really hard on myself, really critical of myself, and yeah, that is something I really need to get better at. I have chosen an outfit tonight because I love it, and the weather is extremely hot. I don't want to be covering up, which is what I would usually do. I would usually like hide in black clothes that are loose fitting, and I'm not going to do that. So I'll show you when I'm done. It's nearly 4 o'clock, so I think I'm going to have to hold off on my bath until I've been to my friends, because somewhere around 4 o'clock she's going to message, and when she's home, and me and the boys are just popping around there just to sort her cat's stuff out, and then when I get back I will start my pamper and I'll get the boys some tea, and yeah, just have a bit of a nice time getting ready. I think it seems crazy because I'm staying at home, my friends are coming around here, but I just want to feel a bit more glam than normal. It doesn't happen very often. I don't kind of have those evenings of getting ready, you know, like we used to when we were younger. We used to like make a thing of it, have some wine, some music on and that kind of thing. And so I feel like I'm gonna take myself back to my youth, and yeah, that's where I'm going with this. So I will catch you again when I'm getting ready. Right, so it's now 5:10 and I'm still looking like this. My kind of bath pamper routine has gone out the window, but I am going to get myself ready now. So I'm going to jump in the shower. So all done. I went for this pink peplum top. I would have just shown you what it looks like a bit more lower down, and I've accessorised with some pink ball stud type earrings. This is one necklace, but it's like a 2-layer one with little stars on. My love links, which I love. And yeah, so I'm done. It's actually 5:57. My friends are due at 6. I've got this gin, alcohol-free gin again, 50 mils of that with some slimline tonic water. So that's half a sin. It's nearly finished. So I think it might be time for some real alcohol and just a good night with our friends. So I'm going to go downstairs, get the garden sorted, and yeah, start enjoying the night. Hey, so it's 12:15 at night. I am in bed now. We have had the best night with our friends. The boys had such a great time. We had a few drinks, we ordered pizza, we lit our fire pit, and to be honest, at first the smoke was just horrendous. But then once it settled down, it was really good. My oldest son had the best time toasting marshmallows for everyone. And yeah, I've had quite a lot of Prosecco, which is why I'm talking at 100 miles an hour. But I've drunk loads of water before bed. I've done my skincare, and yeah, it's 12:15. But we don't have any early plans tomorrow. We can take the morning really slow. I just need to get some washing done. And that's my priority for tomorrow, just to have a great day with the kids and my husband, because actually in the summer holidays, because my husband and I tag each other, we don't actually get any time off as a family. So to have tomorrow and actually have something planned as a family will be great. So yeah, I thought I would just check in and just say good night. I haven't counted any sins tonight. To be honest, I have no idea how high my sins are. I just enjoyed the night, to be honest, with my best friends. It's the last weekend of the summer holidays, as in like the bank holiday. So I will catch you again in the morning. Good night. Good morning and welcome to the morning after the night before. It is Sunday and I am starting the day with a coffee. I've used some milk, some whole milk from my Healthy Extra A choice, and yeah, I'm really feeling the need for coffee this morning. We had such a good night last night. It really was the best night I've had in such a long time. We had our friends over and we just drank Prosecco and we put the fire pit on, so that was really nice. We haven't used our fire pit yet. My nephews bought it for me for my 40th birthday and we hadn't used it because we've had such hot weather. But we put it on last night and then my 7-year-old was toasting marshmallows, which he loves. He does go to Beavers, so he does do stuff like that quite regularly. But he was loving it and he was toasting them for everybody. And we got the Switch outside and everyone was playing Mario Kart with my youngest and we just had the best night. I did drink a huge bottle of water before bed and I feel fine. I'm just a bit tired, to be honest, because there was a helicopter outside in the early hours and it was really loud and it was out there for quite a while. It was trying to land at the hospital and yeah, so it was extremely loud and it kept me awake, but I feel fine. Today we're going to an inflatable park. So it's like one that visits our area in the holidays for like a few days. And we were meant to be going on Thursday with my son's friend, but the weather forecast was so bad we decided not to go. And in the end it would have been the perfect day to have gone. But anyway, my son was a little bit disappointed, obviously. So we said we'd take them today. So it's really good. They just buy a wristband basically, and then they can go on and off the inflatables all day long, as much as they want. So we do love it. We go, like I say, we go every holidays and yeah, so the weather is extremely warm again. I have checked the forecast this morning and actually it's looking really good. It's looking at like 21 degrees really for the next 10 days. So that's a lot better, isn't it? That's a lot more manageable. So I've put my jeans on. I am struggling with what clothes to wear, to be honest, in this hot weather. That also has been a bit of a problem for me because I don't really have a proper wardrobe yet. I have just been like getting rid of things as and when I try them on if they don't fit right or they don't look right anymore. But I don't really have sort of a regular summer wardrobe yet. So that will be something I'll need to put together next year. But yeah, so I am feeling good and I'm looking forward to a day with the family. It's really nice because my husband's obviously not at work, so we can go as a family. We don't get an awful lot of time as a family really because, like I say, my husband and I don't take time off work together because we don't have enough holiday to do that. So it's really nice and hopefully we'll have a good day. So in terms of food, I haven't eaten anything yet. It is currently 9:30, so I do need to think about eating something. And I also need to make some picnic food to take with us to the inflatable park, mostly for the kids, I think, and I'll make a sandwich for my husband. So yeah, I will show you as I go through the day what I am eating. Right, so I haven't had breakfast yet, but I am now putting some food in our picnic bag to take with us out today. So I'm actually going to make overnight oats, but obviously just not going to leave it overnight. So I've got 40 grams of porridge oats, it's my Healthy Extra B choice for the day. A banana and custard flavour Muller Lite, that is half a sin. I'm going to add some blueberries on the top and a little bit of frozen fruit. So raspberries, cherries and breakfast topper. I'll just pop that all on the top. And then by the time I fancy eating it, I should think it will all be defrosted. And yeah, so it won't be quite the same sort of texture as overnight oats, but I think it will be just as good. So this is the oats all done. I've just literally mixed the oats with the yogurt and then put the fruit on top. So I'm just going to pop that in our picnic bag and hopefully that will be all nice and ready for later on when I fancy it. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I really fancy something savoury and cooked for breakfast. So I'm going to kind of scramble up some eggs with some of these new potatoes that are free, and then I'm going to add in some of these Italian cherry tomatoes. These are free, they might even be speed, and I'm just going to kind of mix it up, I guess. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to crack on and I'll show you when it's done. And here we have it. So I literally fried off some of the potatoes with some chili flakes. I scrambled up the eggs and added the tomatoes. So I know it looks a bit strange, but this is really what I fancy after a big night. And yeah, it's all sin free, so I'm going to go and enjoy. Right, so it's 6:30. We've had a really hectic day. My family had some tuna pasta, but I wasn't really feeling like eating when they ate. But now I'm a bit peckish. Well, I'm quite hungry actually. So I'm going to have these 2 pouches. I appreciate completely these are processed and it will be quite a lot of calories, but today I just need it. It's just going to fit in with my day. In terms of Slimming World, this is 2 sins for the pack and this is sin free. I might not have the whole pack of rice, but even if I do, it's 2 sins and it's probably in the region of about, I don't know, 450 calories, something like that. I could be well out actually. How much? So 180 calories. Not that I count calories anyway. Yeah, so something in the region of about 450. But it's just what I need to get through today. As you can hear, my kids are absolutely full of it. They've been on the inflatable park all day and they're still absolutely full of it. So I'm going to quickly put these in the microwave and then I will show you when it's done. Yeah, so dinner is done. I have popped it in a bowl. It's scorching hot, so I need to leave it for a few minutes. But yeah, I've just basically put the curry on top of the rice and that will be the rest of my food for today. I've also got a Diet Pepsi. This is what one of our neighbours brought when they came to the street party on Friday night, and he just said take them because he doesn't drink them. So yeah, we have had honestly the best weekend. It's been so good, but I'm a bit tired now through not sleeping well. I think alcohol just doesn't make you sleep good, does it? And yeah, obviously we've had a really hectic day. The kids have they've just been living their best life, in all honesty. They've just been loving life, watching them just enjoy themselves and run around, and just they're so happy. So we have just had the best weekend, and you can probably hear them now. If you can even hear me over them, they're just, they're just really enjoying themselves. But I think they are tired. My 5-year-old has been a little bit over emotional the last couple of hours, just about things that really, were a big deal for him, which I don't think would normally be. Sadness over things that he wouldn't normally bother too much about. So I think we need to get up to bed soon. It's about 20 to 7 now. I've just spent the last half an hour on the phone to Tesco's, but I'll mention that in my grocery haul because they're just so frustrating, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to eat my tea now and get the kids up to bed. I'm not going to eat anything else today. In fact, I'm probably going to go to bed myself fairly early tonight. Tomorrow's Bank Holiday Monday and we're just going to have a slow one. I think we're going to a garden centre, which is particularly nice. It has an aquarium where you can buy fish, and we want to look for a new fish tank for my husband because ours is extremely old now. It really needs replacing. It's actually affecting our electricity and risks tripping our electrics, and obviously we don't want to end up not being able to actually care for the fish. So yeah, we need to look for a new aquarium, and they have a little pet area as well, which my boys absolutely love to go and look. We've been talking about getting guinea pigs, and so yeah, the boys like to have a look, and I can have a look at the equipment and stuff. And then they have a really lovely garden centre attached to it as well, and a home section. So yeah, that will be lovely to go and have a good look around there. And yeah, so anyway, I will keep vlogging my food. I will show you my food tomorrow. I haven't been counting my sins today, really. I know I'm okay. within my allowance, but I haven't really been counting. So tomorrow I'm like clearing the slate and just starting over, and just from then until Thursday being like 100% on top of things. Haven't like measured my milk out and stuff today. I know I'm not over my allowance, but I've only had 2 coffees, so I know I'm not over my allowance. But it's just things like that that really, you know, make me think about what I'm doing a bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my tea and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Good morning. Today is Bank Holiday Monday and I have woken up feeling motivated. I feel like today is the day that like I set the tone for autumn. So we've had the best weekend. Really enjoyed all the food and drink that I had, but I feel like now I'm ready to kind of move on from like the summer, move on from everything in the summer that's like held me up, and just kind of reset, if you like. So tomorrow I'm back to work. I'm only at work for 2 days, and then I've got another 2 days off, and then it's the weekend again, and then we're back to school. So literally this week is like the prep week, so I can get myself sort of just sorted, in the right mindset, plan my goals, all of that kind of thing, get the kids ready obviously for back to school. The weather has significantly cooled down today. It almost felt a little bit cold when I woke up. So I think it's about 20 degrees. So lovely, but the sun is out and I think it might warm up a bit later, but I don't think it will get extreme heat today. So we're gonna go to the garden centre at some point and just have a bit of a chilled family day. So I will share with you everything I'm eating. It's currently about 9 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm just gonna make a coffee, go and sit in the garden for a few minutes, and then I will show you our food for the day. So for breakfast, I'm going to make a bit of a fry up again using the leftover potatoes, some of these Tesco Finest bacon medallions, they are sin-free, some leftover tomatoes and some baked beans and some eggs, which I'm making this for myself and my husband. And so I just fried off the potatoes in some chili flakes, scrambled the eggs up, fried off the bacon in some fry light, and just added the beans and the tomatoes on top. There is potatoes underneath that mountain of tomatoes. There was a lot of tomato juice in there. So yeah, this was our fry up breakfast. Hey guys, so it's now the evening time and I just had dinner a short while ago. We had chicken breasts, which I cooked in the oven. I cooked 4 chicken breasts, and then there was 1.5 left over for my husband's lunch tomorrow. So I cooked them in the oven and then I sliced them up, and I did a little bit of salad and some of the M&S chili noodles, and the rest of the family had some wraps with theirs, and I just had the chicken salad and noodles. That's where I'm at now. I am going to wrap this vlog up here. I haven't even started editing it yet. I've got so much footage to edit. I really hope I can just crack on and get it done and get this video up next Thursday. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you are all okay and well. If you have stuck to the end, I can't tell you how grateful I am. And yeah, thank you as always so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.